Welcome to U.S. Coins News, the home of America's rare treasures. Discover the hidden stories, the rarest finds, and the golden secrets behind every U.S. coin. History, value, and mystery, all in one place. Only on U.S. Coins News.
Before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now, because on this channel you get the most powerful and rare stories from the world of U.S. coins. Stories that not only increase your knowledge, but also reveal secrets hidden behind the coins we see every day. Now here is a hook you've never heard before. The coin you are looking at might look simple, ordinary, or even common at first glance. But what if I told you this very coin carries a history that links America's past? Its war struggles, its economic transformations, and even the early rebirth of the nation after the most challenging global conflicts? Stay with me till the end, because the story of the 1947 Washington Quarter is far more dramatic and fascinating than anyone expects. This coin you see, the 1947 Washington Quarter, is not just a 25-cent piece. It is a piece of American history frozen in metal. Minted right after the end of World War II, this quarter was produced during a time when the United States was rebuilding, reshaping, and rising as a global power. On the front of the coin, you can see the iconic portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This design was created by sculptor John Flanagan back in 1932, originally celebrating the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. But by 1947, this portrait had taken on new meaning, representing strength, stability, and the spirit of a nation that had just emerged victorious from war. What makes the 1947 Washington Quarter special is that it was minted entirely in 90% silver. Yes, real silver. Back then, American coins were not made of cheap alloys. They were minted with precious metal, giving them weight, shine, and long-term collectible value. Every 1947 quarter contains solid silver that today makes it worth far more than 25 cents. Even an average circulated coin is valuable. But a high-grade, untouched, mint-state coin can sell for hundreds, and in some rare cases, even thousands of dollars at auctions. Another fascinating detail about this quarter is its timing. The year 1947 was the moment when America was transitioning from war production back to civilian life. Factories that had once produced weapons and military machinery were now producing everyday goods. Economically, it was a time of huge adjustment. Silver quarters like this one circulated through the hands of soldiers returning home,
families rebuilding their lives, and businesses opening their doors again. Every scratch, every mark on a circulated 1947 quarter is a silent witness to that era. The coin was minted in two major locations, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia version carries no mint mark, while the Denver version has a small D on the reverse. Collectors often search for the Denver strike, because certain sharply struck examples from that mint are extremely rare. But even without a mint mark, the Philadelphia version remains a classic piece for any coin enthusiast. One more reason this coin is important is because it belongs to the pre-1965 era, an era that ended suddenly when the U.S. government stopped producing silver coins due to rising silver prices. That makes every Washington Quarter from 1964 and earlier a real silver treasure. And the 1947 quarter falls right in the middle of this golden age of American coinage. Think about it, this single coin could have traveled in the pockets of veterans, war nurses, factory workers, or families buying their first home in the late 1940s. It could have been used to buy a newspaper, a cup of coffee, or even a movie ticket. Every time it exchanged hands, it carried a tiny piece of post-war America with it. Today, collectors cherish this coin not only for its silver content but for the story engraved within its metal, its connection to America's recovery, its historical value, and its artistic significance. And when a coin remains preserved in high grade, its value multiplies, becoming a prized collectible in auctions and private collections. So the next time you see a 1947 Washington Quarter, remember that it's not just a coin. It's a survivor from an era of bravery, transformation, and hope. A time capsule from America's remarkable journey. And who knows? The one you're holding right now might be worth far more than you can imagine.